Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind. Here playing as the second great power in the world, the mighty Mughals. We pretty much spent all episode trying to fight the Ming and trying to fight Russia. It didn't end well fighting the Ming. It did end well fighting Russia. It's pretty much time to start looking at can I beat up Persia? Because I've got a couple missions that require it. And then once I beat up Persia in like 4 or 5 years, I can return and finish off these minor nations, and then worry about dealing with Vijayanagar. Probably going to attack Orissa to trigger that. There we go. Just stay ahead in tech. Interesting enough, we didn't actually get any innovation out of that, which is interesting. That means somebody spent even more monarch points to get that. Still haven't paid off any of our debts. On the other hand, it's not getting worse. Oops, no, do not declare bankruptcy. Apparently we gained an Assam province due to rebels, which means we can now trigger this one. Follow the Brahmaputra River. So now we get claims on all of that. Wow. Okay. I might actually attack this region then. Mong Mao. Where in the world is Mong Mao? Wow, that's new. These guys have unique ideas. No, they're just General Shan. Okay. I was going to say, that would be rather interesting if they were unique. Tributary state of the Ming. Saragogur. Allied to France? How in the world did they get an alliance with France? Sorry, how in the world did they get an alliance with France? That's amazing. There, and now I have claims on attacking this region. Do I have any claims on any provinces owned by you? No. I suppose I could take out those guys. It would be easier than fighting the Persians at the moment, so I might do that. I have no aggressive expansion versus them, so I can pretty much freely attack this region. Only danger, of course, is if I trigger the Ming again, who are dealing with a little bit of the devastation I caused. However, it would have to get a lot higher for them to actually become unstable. More free conversion, which is lovely, lovely. I have to get influence of 40 to actually be able to do anything with the Rajaputs. It's a shame, the Rajaput regiments are rather strong. It makes, actually, who's this guy? Marwar over here, a very powerful nation in India. Yeah, Marwar. Dead general, what a surprise. Pretty much at this point, we're kind of funding our army professionalism literally just off hiring generals when our current generals die. Got a long ways to go there. Got an excess of admin points. Unfortunately, we're still 2 techs away from getting another idea group. Otherwise, I'd love to have an admin idea group right now. Okay, we're going to attack Mongyang. We're going to be fighting Ava and everybody, which shouldn't be a problem. And we hopefully will take over a good portion of Burma. We want Manipur. You know what, I'll just send both of you to there, send you to there, send you to there, and then we'll figure out who we're actually fighting. Quite a few enemies, apparently. These guys involved? No, okay. That'd be weird if they were involved. I doubt these guys, yeah, they can't even put up a fight if they tried, really. Of course, we have such an over excess of infantry. It's kind of a little skewed when you look at the map and says 58,000 versus 30,000 infantry, because we outnumber them heavily on the end of cavalry. Which essentially means when we hit the final age of enlightenment, we are going to have a monstrous siege ability. As long as I don't lose my artillery in the meantime. Am I at war with you? No, I'm actually at war with these guys. Yeah. Okay. We don't really want to break Ava's we want to ideally break Ava's tributary network, even though we also want to take land from Ava. The last thing we want to do is kill Ava without taking their land. Otherwise, we'll get stuck with the tributary states, which is not what we want. Mongyang has fallen. Easy 2 victories. I should actually be able to peace out Ava, right? Cancel subjects. Oh, not enough. How big is Mongyang? I'm actually curious. Can I take it all in a war? Yeah, I should be able to wipe them out completely. Looks like I won't have to worry about that. So I could probably just... you know what? Let's just take all their land. Or occupy as much as we can. Decline. Send you to there, I guess. We've almost got enough money to pay off one of our loans. 30 gold a month should help. Quite a bit, actually. This Lu Prabang should also be easy to deal with. Once we take their capital, they should give up. These guys, on the other hand, are slightly harder to siege. High fort level, I guess. I'll barrage it. Apparently, Russia is now rivaling us, which is interesting. I think we still have lots of rivals. Who's my other rival? I think Spain, right? Let's insult Spain again to get some power projection. Once I get a diplomat. We're going to take the stability hit, actually, because we have high stability. I will send an insult. 10 power projection. Not going to bother to read the insult. Oh, our siege general died. It's not good. Hopefully the game will not take advantage of that. We've actually won this siege, so Ava should be willing to, give up virtually everything. There we go. That should remove Ava from the war. What in the world? Huh? Oh, that's stupid. Apparently, since these guys are their tributary state, by piecing them out, I automatically got a peace treaty with them. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, apparently I'm going to have to keep fighting people to actually get anywhere here. I can't even leave this war until I siege that fort. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, well, lesson learned, which isn't really much of a lesson other than that's a very weird game mechanic. Should be able to vassalize these guys. Do they have any claims, though? Not really. On the other hand, it does give me a starting area for expansion into the area. Yeah, I think I will try and take them out. Take them a vassal. If I can make them a vassal, then I can feed them this lands, which should put me into conflict somewhat with the Ming. Which, since I was expecting, is not a problem. And we'll let Assam just kind of do whatever Assam does do. There we go. Vassal the Mughals. Perfect. That also gives me basing to go after these guys. And wipe out that army as well. Good. Slightly too many relationships, though. We're going to annex Assam at the end of the war pretty much anyhow, so not worried about that. They've done what I needed them to do. On the other hand, leaving them alive does leave a lot of attrition there. They're not a bad vassal. Reduce shock damage, manpower. I don't really need them as a vassal, though. That's the problem. These guys are relatively unhappy with me. I wonder why. I just force vassalize them. However, we're going to feed them this land, which should make them happier. Let's pay down. I think that's my second loan paid down. No, my first loan. 3 more loans to pay off. So I annulled the peace treaty, forcing them not to be a tributary state of Ava, and they immediately run and become Ava's tributary state again. Really? Ugh, that's annoying. That is really actually annoying. Nope, I don't want to give that to Assam. We want to give it all to Luang Prabang. Too much. Since they have a claim, they have a core on that province, they should definitely want it. And apparently I just smashed some Sunni rebels who, for some reason, rebelled against a Sunni overlord. Wait, I can't give land to these guys? I can take it myself, so I will. Still feels rather strange. I will not raise autonomy because we should now start reducing. We should start gaining absolutism. Unfortunately, we don't get a bonus towards reducing the Ming stability because we don't actually have a land or I think a land route. Or actually, they might not be cored yet. And I raised autonomy. Oh well, I'll raise autonomy there because there's going to be a lot of conflict right here because of the religious differences anyhow. Yeah, they have high separatism. Can't attack these guys for a while. If I want to pick a fight with the Ming, I could do that. I suppose I could attack these guys, Ava and Malacca, but we have no claims on their lands. Could attack these guys. We have a truce with them? Oh, because I annulled treaties. That annulling treaties thing actually did not work out well this time, did it? I can't get my army out of this region either, which is a problem. Okay, so I'm clearly going to have to pick a fight with somebody. And also, apparently France is buying land over here. I can attack Gujarat, so let's do that. I won't call anyone to help me. I should be able to wipe them out on my own without any trouble. Send you down to there, send you to there. I haven't started to annex Assam, but I guess I will use them in this fight because they should deal with any small regiments running around causing trouble, which is why you use vassals pretty much, other than taking land. And I should, yes, I also be able to rescue my army from the border of China. We're going to have to do lots of... Oh, that's annoying. Why are you so unhappy? Sorry, let me check why they're actually unhappy, because I'm kind of confused. Unrest. Oh, it's Rajaputs. Of course. I've offended the Rajaput estate. I don't really want to offend the nobility, though. Okay, well, I'll either have to suppress them or deal with them. Apparently our ruler just died, which sucks, so now I have a regency until January of next year. Good thing we got that war started when we did. Then we'll have a 12 ruler on the throne, which is always good. I think I'm at... Okay, I am in fact coring this province, which ironically is my vassal's core province, which is Weird that I couldn't give it to them. I guess because they weren't in the war. So I should have waited and then used them, I guess. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Let's get some more conversion going. Considering we've pretty much learned there's no reason to keep Hinduism since we can't get the mission done. Let's actually do that. Reduced army land maintenance modifier. That should save me quite a bundle of money. Getting 10% total off, which is nice. Not perfect, but nice. Still can't core that. I can only repress the Delian separatists for 100 military power, which I don't want to do. New ruler on the throne, and what was that heir? Sorry. That was a 10 heir, so I guess I will keep them. Not the best heir, but oops, apparently I've got a phone call, so I'm going to actually ignore that. And I will have to deal with that later. Sorry, I forgot to mute my cell phone. And, yeah, don't worry about that. I'll deal with it. Nothing important. And now the actual rebels. What rebellion? Oh, apparently you don't have to necessarily have a general to suppress areas, which is interesting. Still a little bit of unhappiness. Jarkand, where are you? Gotta be an easier way to find it. Oh, that's over there. Oh, active missionary. Well, I might have to squash 17,000 troops, which shouldn't be hard. Get some legalism going. Oh, we'll take the prestige hit. Mahra over here. I don't even know if I can get there, can I? I can. Good. Let's in fact send you up there, take out that army first before they actually take a fort from me. Which would just be sloppy if I let them get away with it. This will give some influence to the Rajaputs. Need 40 and loyalty of higher. That's annoying. On the other hand, I could have deeply offended them, which I didn't really want to do offhand. Let's send you to Marha. And maybe, can we actually vassalize these guys? We probably can. Yeah, I'd still have to get Hormuz though. Actually, I might just try and see if I can take the land. Why give it to them when you can take it for yourself? 99, oh. I don't want to spend 100 military power to get little bit of absolutism. This is much better. 24, 24. I'll happily spend 24, but nothing more. Let's take yearly absolutism. Why not? Normally I'd take the admin efficiency, but we're gonna get what, 53, 54 years worth of absolutism. I think that's worth it. At some point I'll have to deal with the Russian mess. Not the best general. Although it would be lovely if this one fort would actually fall. It's proving a little bit stubborn, actually. No need to get rid of relations with Assam. We're going to vassalize, or we're going to annex them at some point. Although I do have to get that fort to fall first. There we go. Finally the fort fell. 71% chance, and was still hanging on. You to there, you to there. Nope, no more absolutism I can get. Unfortunately, I can in fact repay a loan though, which is nice. Can I take your land? I can. Nice. I will do that then. All but one province. Actually, you know what I should do first though? I should get my army out of here. I don't want to have another orphaned army that I don't have any transport ships for. That would be just sloppy, really. It might also allow me to get Hormuz as a vassal, and I would want them as a vassal because they have lots of claims in this area. More importantly, they hate Persia. Although I don't really know if they have great ideas. So. They actually won't give that to me. They'll give that to me though. I own core provinces for them. Okay, well I'll have to give them back land once this war is over. In 1 day. There we go. Oh, I can't actually take all their land. That's unfortunate. Just wondering if I could boost it slightly higher. The rebel suppression and stuff. Doesn't look like it. I suppose that would be good for now. Could always finish off the last couple provinces later on. Don't think it's going to get me a mission though, unfortunately. And we are not going to repress them at all. We will let them be rebellious on their own. Save that army. Another one. Oh, there it is. Forgot it was in Eastern India. There we go. I will return the province to Hormuz. Hormuz, whatever. And then I still own their core provinces. No, I don't want to return that to Mahra. I want to return it to Hormuz. Hormuz. Oh, agriculture flourishing. Sell province. This province. They'll actually buy it for 70 gold. Can I now vassalize them? I can. August 26th then. Come on. 26th of August. Gotcha. We're going to have to suppress rebels, but want to get everything else functioning properly. Send you to do that. Send both of you apparently up there, or all three of you. 63 regiments. Ow. That's gonna hurt. We'll annex Assam. Should take a little while. Should take 5 years. Not bad. I can deal with 5 years. 5 years of waiting is a reasonable amount. We should be able to win this fight versus these guys. Come on, there we go. To there, take all three of you regiments and smash that force. Execute the rebel relative for treason, which sucks, but if you're going to break the rules, you're going to get executed. These guys are allied to Cochin. I can't attack them until August of this next year. Okay. Well, I guess on that note, that will be it for this episode. We've expanded again. We had trouble with some of it. Gujarat is almost gone, which will give us... Oh, I'm going to have to take land from Britain to get the rest. I didn't really want to pick a fight with Britain, but Might have to. On the other hand, let's see. Let me just go a little bit further here. Actually, pull you back. Come on. I want to know if I can call the Ottomans into a war. They are still 900 in debt, which sucks. On the other hand, I could theoretically call in Orate, which would be useful. And I'm powerful now myself to actually be able to fight them. Probably, fingers crossed and all that. Overall, I think it'll be worth a war with them soon. Yeah, we're tied in Miltech. If we can get ahead again, we'll be way ahead. So that will be it for this episode. We'll probably take out Malwa and some of Kurchin next episode, and hopefully soon pick a fight with Persia and slowly lose our alliance with Vijayanagar. And that will be it for me. So thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.